Here it comes.
What's up there, brothers and sisters? This is LT of the Gambian Productions team, along with
it's your boy Jordo the Sledge, back in action with my boy right here to give you a little bit of the old ultraviolet entertainment, baby. So let me give you a little skinny. A few weeks ago, me and LT here driving down the road, 85, 95, 105, speeding. Hit a little jam on the way, had a little hang up, had a little thing you call little traffic jam, stuck in a tunnel, stuck on the road. What do? Pass time. How do you pass time? You jibber jabber jaw, yeah? That's what you do. So we sat there, we talked about our favorite wrestlers, we talked about our favorite intros, we talked about explosions, fireworks, walking down the aisle, going through the aisle, going through the crowd, going through the tubes, going through the tunnels, all of it. And now, what we are gonna do is give you our top 10 pro wrestling theme songs, baby. And if you skip this, you are gonna get this. Hands, boy!
So let's get started. So yeah, as my man Sledge was trying to say before, basically we were on our way for Jordan to go sign up and fully register for his wrestling school, which should be happening real soon. My man's gonna be actually getting stuff done,
getting trained,
trying to get pushed forward to, you know, getting that championship belt. While we were driving, you know, I asked him a couple questions about, you know, what his ideas were for his image and all that good stuff. And then we got to the theme songs, and we were just wondering about a whole bunch of different theme songs from the past. And here's our top 10s of what those are. And we're going to go from 10 to 1. So let's get started.
All right, so what you got at number 10?
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. So my number 10 is going to be Shane O'Mac.
Ooh, here comes the money.
Here comes the money. Money. Only reason I chose that at number 10 is because it's one of those songs where it's like, you know, when you hear it, you're just like, oh crap. You know he's going to come in and just start jiving down the aisle, and I don't know, it's just, you know, something from the childhood, man.
I just look to see what Jordans he's going to be wearing.
Exactly.
All right, my 10 is Ken Shamrock. His old school WWF theme. Anytime you'd hear that that like thick MIDI guitar riff, you know someone was gonna get put in some real hurt, because he was one of the few dudes back then that I thought was like an actual dangerous person.
Yeah, nah.
And he is.
I was about to say, I remember him as the guy with the thick neck, like Hank Hill neck.
Dude, he was all necks and traps.
Number 9 for me is gonna be my boy, John Cena. But yeah, I mean, if you ask anybody that works with me, I'm always in John Cena mode, where somebody will start singing the song or humming the song, I'll salute and just run after somebody like I'm about to put them in the AA all day.
Number 9 for me is the complete flip opposite. I'm going with the old school corporation theme, the No Chance in Hell theme.
No chance.
Because I cannot think of 90s pro wrestling without thinking of that song and the fucking Vince strut. That's all. Every time I hear that, I'm like, oh yeah, that's synonymous with that is bad guy. The 90s pro wrestling. Hearing that song in my head.
Donkey Kong monkey strut. My number 8 is gonna be that DX theme.
Are you ready?
It really is just.
It's low on the list.
It's low on the list only because it's one of those themes that I have to hear in order to remember it. It's not like something that just immediately pops to mind, but it's one of those ones where I hear it, it's like, damn, I just gotta tell everyone to just suck it.
Number 8 for me is the Ultimate Warriors theme song. Because Ultimate Warrior was the first pro wrestler I ever saw on TV. He scared the shit out of me. But him being all like colorful and screaming, and the music that he came out to, that like very like proto heavy metal kind of sounding like theme song, is just driving, and then he's like running to the ring, fucking shaking everything and screaming and banging his head. I was like, I don't know who this dude is, but that theme song synonymous with that kind of 80s stuff.
Like, honestly, if pre-workout was a human being, it would be the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, I mean, if pre-workout was cocaine, it would be the Ultimate Warrior.
Isn't it cocaine?
It's close.
Anyway, number 7 for me, it's one of those themes that starts off with like some extra sound to it. You hear a screeching car and a crash. You already know who's coming in. Good old Mick Foley, a.k.a. Mankind, a.k.a. Dude Love, a.k.a. Cactus Jack. But Mick Foley's theme was the one that stuck with me the most, and he really is one of the greats. So that's why it's on this list.
Foley is God. Number 7 for me is a good play off of Mankind, because mine is the Undertaker's theme. The super duper spooky mid-90s one with the guitar riffs.
Exactly.
Because the late 90s one had those mean guitar riffs when he was in the Ministry of Darkness. That one was hype. Because it was spooky, it was hard, and it was like, dude, you know bad shit's coming. Bad shit's coming when you hear the Undertaker's theme. Iconic song.
Alright, number 6 for me is going to be the NWO New World Order theme. It was just literally guitar riffs.
Always.
Anytime I hear that song, I always think of Hollywood Hulk, Kevin Nash,
the heel turn,
Scott Hall coming in, flicking the good old toothpick at you, just the whole squad. So it's one of those songs that make me think, squad!
Number 6 for me is the new school Spooky Taker, Aleister Black's theme. And that's because, A, Aleister Black is dope. Always liked him, even back when he was Tommy End.
He is.
But the theme song
is... King.
Yeah, the Strike King, exactly. The theme song is a mix of the singer from this band Incendiary and Code Orange doing his theme music, which has, roots to my hardcore side of my life. And seeing those people get like a shot to do some stuff on like a big major stage, always cool as hell. I love seeing hardcore and non-hardcore places.
Right.
Just keep holding this thing like Ric Flair used to.
Woo! That's what I'm saying. I got mine right here on my lap. My number 5 is gonna be the Hardy Boys theme.
Ooh!
Just that intro into the and the reason why that it's on this list for me is because Jeff Hardy actually made that song for their intro. So it's like they made it specifically for this, and it's like it's one of the few songs in wrestling that was made by the individual who actually uses it. So
that theme is dope because that song sounds like if those pants with the zippers and the straps on them was able to make a hit single.
Exactly.
Those pants wrote that song. My number 5 is the old school Road Warriors theme, which also, sad to say, recently, R.I.P. Animal. Lauren Knight has died recently. It sucks. My favorite tag team in the world is now reunited, unfortunately, in the past tense now. But yeah. The way that song always started with that right at the beginning, and then you had that dive bomb guitar riff with the and then the way they came to the ring with like the freaking shoulder pads and the everything, that was like probably one of my favorite entrances, music-wise and visually, ever.
Definitely one of the most recognizable tag teams in all of history.
The greatest tag team of all time.
It's funny how those two ended up being 2 tag teams.
Right. Both our 5s are tag teams.
Exactly. Right. So my number 4 is actually going to be for the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, The Rock. And we all know why that is just such a memorable theme song. And it's because it starts off with the
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
And
everyone wanted to know, what is he cooking? And then you found out it was ass whooping.
Always ass whoopings. He straight up cooked ass whoopings. If he opened a soup kitchen, it would be nothing but kick-ass soup.
Kick-ass soup from a can of ass whooping.
For my number 4 is the Sandman's theme. I know it's just Metallica, but boy, the way that like it would go dark in that arena. Like, it would just go, and then all you would do, everyone in that arena would be freaking out, going, "Where's he gonna be? Where's he gonna be?" And he'd be up in the rafters, exit light, cracking beers, throwing shit at people. Ah man, I miss that.
All right, we're getting down to the top threes, and my number 3 is a song that nobody really is gonna understand why, but it's the Christian theme song from 2000s.
It's so high on your list.
Oh my God! Because
you put DX at the bottom barrel.
The reason why is because it's one of the most memorable theme songs from my childhood. Just the way it would be like, Christian! Like, I'm telling you, I used to pick that as my theme song for my created characters in wrestling video games. And my name wasn't even Christian, so it's got to be up there for me, bro.
It cracks me up. So, again, super polar opposites. Because my number 3 is the OG original gangster, New Jack.
That's true.
But complete opposite. When he would come out to Natural Born Killers and just wreck everybody.
That man was.
That song is like, I don't hear that song and go like, yeah, this is a great song by, you know, Ice Cube and Dr. Dre. No, I think of New Jack used to give ass whoopings out like Halloween candy. He would crack people over the head with guitars. He hit someone with a Nintendo once. He'd dive off a 50-foot scaffolding and electrocute Vic Grimes, who should have taken that dive right.
He cut a man and almost bled him to death. On television, so.
Oh yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, much respect to New Jack.
Exactly. My number 2 is actually going to be a surprise for a lot of people because you would think I put this at number 1, but it's another one that starts off with a random noise. You hear that glass break, you already know what's coming. And a man wearing a leather vest, just a leather vest, comes walking down with beers, clapping them together, throwing them into the audience, catching them, and then he'll come in, give you a good stone cold stunner, give you the finger, and then walk out.
Yep.
Theme song goes back on, and everyone loves it.
Damn, what's your number 1 then?
Exactly.
Oof. All right, so my number 2, a lot higher in the list, but the theme for D-Generation X, that theme is, again, one of the key staples of tag team pro wrestling back in the day.
That's true.
Whenever you heard that, are you ready? Like, you immediately got hyped up. Because you know you weren't going to see them for like a minute and a half.
Exactly.
And they were going to like...
It was a whole...
Yeah, the whole pageantry to it. Like, I loved that. It was like, ooh, here they come. Oh, they're going to come down. And especially when they were doing their whole skits shit, where you didn't know if they were going to be making fun of like Vince McMahon or they were going to be making fun of The Rock or anything like that. So you're like, oh, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? And then they come out, and the song is just like, even if it's not a pro wrestling song, it's a great alternative 90s song too.
All right, folks. We're down to number 1, numero uno. And my number 1 is that good old-fashioned, show-stopping HBK.
Oh.
And the reason why I put it at number 1 is because HBK is like my favorite wrestler, man. Like even from back in the days when, you know, he definitely was sporting the mullet and had the glasses and the earrings, all that good stuff. He's been the man for a while for me.
Back when Marty Jannetty tried escaping out of that window to get away from him.
Exactly. But like even when he found the Lord again and just became that image again, and just like he's just a cool guy, you know. He has a great repertoire, and I think that, you know, his music, his theme song, it's synonymous with greatness.
My number 1 is Stone Cold Steve Austin. The rattlesnake.
Makes sense.
The SOB. The mud hole stomping. Yeah. Son of a bitch. No, I love, like, that theme song is 90s wrestling, period. That song transcends wrestling. You can put on that Stone Cold theme anywhere. Anyone under the age of 50 to 20 would know that song in a heartbeat. Doesn't matter who they are, as long as you heard that everyone's like, oh shit.
I'm telling you,
And then
that glass breaks, everyone's going crazy.
Everyone's going crazy. Whenever you see Stone Cold come back as a surprise over the last like 15 years since he retired, anytime that glass broke, you saw people jump 20 feet out of their seats.
Ready.
Always. Like, Stone Cold's theme is like that hit. So that was our top 10. If you want to, go into the comments section, give us your top 10. Tell us which of our songs that you liked. Tell us which ones you don't, like that Christian joint being so high in his list, because, whoo! Anyway, like, subscribe, do all that. Enable your notifications, so that way you know when we post new videos. Tell us what you want to see. We can do more top 10 videos of pro wrestling. We could do it of video games, anime, whatever. We like a wide range of things that we like to talk about. Wide range. What wide? Wide range. Follow the Gambia. Thank you.
And that's the bottom line.